No court today in the Karen Reed murder trial, but still a day of some pretty major developments.
Yeah, this surveillance video from inside the Canton Police Department was called into question yesterday by Reed's lawyers. And prior to that, it was a big discussion point on Canton Confidential. NBC 10's Eli Rosenberg is live with reaction to that video, plus news about a major witness we could be hearing from very soon. That is intriguing, Eli.
And Glenn, it's almost been a debate as long as the trial has been going on. Will jurors hear from Michael Proctor, the Mass State Police detective leading the investigation? We know the answer now is yes, per Karen Reed's attorneys. But we also talked with a defense attorney today. He's not affiliated with this case, but he says if Proctor was his client, the jurors wouldn't be hearing much from him.
I am not Trooper Proctor.
It is a name we have heard over and over again during this trial. Michael Proctor, the Mass State Police detective who led the investigation into Boston police officer John O'Keefe's death. But it hasn't been clear until now if Proctor would take the stand.
What is unusual is even the question whether the lead investigator would be called or not during a homicide trial.
Did you see the? As we have learned from Reed's lawyers, Proctor will be a state's witness. Proctor called in to investigate O'Keefe's January 2022 death, with prosecutors alleging Reed hit O'Keefe with her SUV. This, as a former New York City prosecutor says, based on what has already been said in open court, from the search of Reed's phone for compromising photos to text messages exchanged. If Proctor was his client, you wouldn't be hearing much from him when he's called to the stand.
If his lawyer believes that he's just going to tell the truth and he's being wrongfully attacked by the defense, so be it. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if his lawyer makes it clear to the court that he would make a blanket assertion of his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination on any substantive topic related to this case.
You chose this location.
And as the trial is wrapped for another week, Governor Maura Healey weighing in briefly during an event this afternoon. You're the governor here, but you're also a resident. Are you following the Karen Reed trial like so many people in the community here, getting updates like everyone seems so interested in it?
I've certainly followed it, but you know, I'll leave that to others, and including MSP, to speak more about the trial.
And more about that video Glenn talked about just a second ago that was shown in court yesterday afternoon. We're going to talk a lot more about that with these legal experts coming up tonight at 7 on Canton Confidential. Meanwhile, court resumes here on Monday. Live in Dedham, Eli Rosenberg, NBC 10 Boston.
Okay, Eli, just like you said, we still will have an episode of Canton Confidential tonight. We will go into viewer questions. We've had more than 150 since this trial began, and we're going to answer as many of them as we can tonight. That's at 7 o'clock right here on NBC 10 Boston.